Juliette Lewis. There is no drug addiction. I don't say drug because it's not true that she never did drugs from my point of view. It's possible because I say the word drugs means it's in view of everyone who's ever heard of the word drugs. I can't afford to say what drugs that she would have been on. I can only afford to say she's not really myself. And I'm not really interested in the threatening that she is, which is who does drugs and who doesn't do drugs and television. There's no such thing as that I am here to impress yourselves, that you and I have common desires for good life, long life and happiness. Long live the dogs. Happiness in this world. I'm here for my own self. If it's happy, it's happy. I don't actually need you for any of my own needs. I need my own life, my own house, and I don't really need you. But you interfere with my life to the extent that I don't have ALIVED in the formed world in karma anymore as soon as I'm deceased out of the door locking. That will be the door locking deceased and superior founder. Then I will come to myself deceased and I don't have ALIVED here in reverse. That is going to leave you with a precarious problem. How are you going to pay for the banking? Because I died. I died out of the security that it was that you were taking money out of the bank while I was alive when I was younger. But I would not allow it because that's insane. You gave me a lower life form than I can afford. If I had to give you $1 myself, I would not give it to you in any way that you would need it because you don't need the money. It needs to be frozen in the bank. It's not due for me to see the money or touch it with myself. It's due in the bank. And I was wondering if you knew that I have homeless in the threatening. That means you don't have to use the money for threatening, but you're mentally unstable and you threaten each other with look and listen. Then you touch after that, and you're far in the wrong that way. You cannot use the Essex and abuse the Essex with sexual abuse of anyone about where they are and who they are, and about if they're going to give you anything of their own money, which is due in the bank frozen. You don't really have any position to speak here. When I'm done, I'm going to be telling you that I don't have a home in God. And that's because you don't have a home in me. You don't believe in me, you're not true to me, and you have to know that what you are is interiorly undesirable, and you have to be in a prison to die. But do you know how to get into a prison? Yes. You have to be homeless on all the points, and when you find something that is against the money, you have to turn yourself into prison for being a robbery. You're a robbery of myself everywhere you are. You don't have to be in close proximity to this God-formed body of yours. I'm not your God form that way, am I? You plunder the banks and you glutton the food and you carjack the housing so hard that you don't know you have the Godhead and alive. You don't know because you're far in the wrong in your own presence of minds, and you don't have presence, you have minds. But I mean, like, let's say, what time is it? And what are you thinking about? That's far in the wrong. What day is it? What are you thinking about? That's far in the wrong. What year is it? What are you thinking about? That's far in the wrong. Your keys are far in the wrong because they're all illegal. I'm the first and alive, and I don't have a key to my house. And that means everybody else who's not myself, who has keys, has stolen keys. I'm sure you can suspect that's true because this world is a mess. It will be deceased by myself. We are near come to myself deceased.